Well, as Bill had mentioned, Miles is off on assignment covering the Zika virus, which is an occupational hazard for him. Susie also was going to be speaking today, and unfortunately Susie's mother had surgery on Friday, so she's not able to be here and talk about the bike ride, so I'm going to pinch hit. As mentioned, I'm Larry Fisher. I'm Less Cancer board member, and virtually, like virtually everybody in the room, I've had immediate family members taken by the disease, some very recently, including my father about 18 months ago, Debbie Dingell's cousin. And, but I've known close up what cancer is all about and just how personal it is. I've known about it for way too long. Bill told a story yesterday at the Cancer Prevention Caucus about how when we were 5 or 6 or 7, growing up on the same street that Eddie Shoemaker was on as we were all growing up, there were 3 out of the 6 families on the street with young children where their mothers were battling cancer, one of which was also my aunt, another cousin of Debbie's. You know, we had a great childhood growing up, but it just was not normal. It's affected a lot of people, and so we've come up with a couple of different programs to help get some of the message out around cancer prevention. So Susie Tobias came up with the idea of Split the Mitt after losing her best friend, Eileen O'Brien, who was Miles's younger sister, to cancer in 2012. In 2014, a dozen riders rode from Port Huron to Michigan to Mackinac Island, racing the famed sailboat race, and raised about a little over $30,000 for cancer awareness. Last year, they rode 313 miles in 2 days from Belle Isle in Detroit to Petoskey, Michigan. About 20 riders rode, including Ed and a whole slew of other very dedicated people. And this time they raised over $55,000. Now, if you really think about that, 20 people riding 313 miles in 2 days, and I couldn't get here 6 miles on the metro in under an hour and a half. But this event is certainly not about any one of us, it's about all of us and how we can help make the difference in cancer prevention. Split the Mitt is just one example. The ride is a way to take the message of less cancer to the streets, literally. The ride is a way to encourage people to become more physically active and make healthy life choices, critical components of cancer prevention. The ride is a fundraiser, gets Less Cancer out interacting with the public, spreading the word on prevention and additional visibility for the program. This event does not come off without tremendous effort. Volunteers who help support the ride are essential to its success. The other sponsors who have supported us over the years, Chevy Chase Trust, iHeartRadio, Wolverine Packaging, to name a few. It takes a lot of people to do a lot of different things to pull off this challenge, but it's hugely rewarding. Everyone rallies together. I've never seen more enthusiasm among a group of people at the start, and the collective sigh of relief when all have completed the race safely, I might add. It's a tremendous feeling. And the best part of the ride, aside from a hot shower and a nice glass of wine, is knowing that we can overcome huge challenges together. And just like cancer prevention, we all play vital roles. With no disrespect to many of those assembled here, we cannot leave it to the scientists, the medical personnel, and the politicians. It is up to each and every one of us. Lastly, I want to thank the congressmen and congresswomen who are here to support Less Cancer and the Cancer Prevention Caucus. They are visionaries. We hope to continue, everyone continues to scrutinize potential health risks, identify risk areas, and put health before profits. Lastly, a very special thank thank you to Steve Israel from New York, who will be retiring from Congress this year. He's been a longtime supporter of Less Cancer, a good friend of the foundation, and we hope he will still advocate for helping cancer prevention. Thank you very much.